is The American on ESPN+. From the campus of Southern Methodist University inside Moody Coliseum, it's Tulane against SMU. I'm Chris Mycoskie alongside former TCU student athlete and head coach Jill Kramer. Jill, on Friday, these Mustangs ran into the buzzsaw of the Houston Cougars. How do they bounce back today?
You know, these Friday, Sunday turnarounds are not about getting in the gym and training. They're about getting your mind right. And we can tell from warm-up here, this SMU team is eager to compete again today.
The Green Wave provide opposition, and one of their top players is a local product from Dallas-Fort Worth. Out of Colleyville Heritage, Jillian Ditz.
Jillian is an absolute baller. She anchors this team defensively, and she's really latched on to the culture that new head coach Jordana Price is instilling in this Tulane team.
And for SMU, Celia Cullen has really come along in Samantha Erger's system. The Michigan State transfer has tallied 30 assists on Friday against the Cougars.
Yeah, we saw Celia do a great job running the offense against Houston on Friday. She now currently sits at second in the league in assists per set. She's doing an outstanding job.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. They're brought to you by UT Southwestern Medical Center, the official healthcare system of SMU Athletics. Visit utswmed.org. Americhia Suji, another local product on this Tulane roster. She'll get the start today from Capel, team leader in kills of 304, transfer from UC Riverside. On the SMU side, with their starting lineup, here's what it will look like today as London Austin Rourke will look to get back in the groove offensively. Just 5 kills against Houston, but a great defensive attack for the Cougars really gave her trouble. We saw a lot from Marika Vandermark the other day, Jill. She totaled 9 kills against Houston.
Yeah, look for her to step in early again, get the ball a lot. I think we're going to see her a lot today.
Kaylin Kenobi also getting her third consecutive start, third of her career here in her sophomore season out of Omaha. And there you see Vandermark getting ready to go, the grad transfer from Baylor. Played with Sam Erger when she was the associate head coach there. And here are the keys to the match for Tulane and SMU. We'll start with the Green Wave and their aggressive service.
Yeah, from talking to the coaches, both of these teams really want to come out and serve tough. On Tulane's side, they're looking to play solid defense against this physical SMU team, while SMU wants to use their physicality offensively.
Mackenzie Martin begins play for Tulane. The Green Wave go up 1-0. The Green Wave 6-12 overall, 1-6 in conference play. Their only win came against South Florida last Friday. Vandermark, her first attack. Dug out by Martin. Kaiser was on the attack there, met by a couple of defenders. Now to Jaden Boss. Natalie Purdue getting the start today for SMU. Hadn't been in the starting lineup the past 2 matches. Dumped over by Kayla Kaiser, the grad student from Louisville.
Hey, nice ball control on both sides to start out this match. You see the setter kind of mix it up there for Tulane. Great job by her. She was pretty far off the net.
Actually, Kate Van Houten gets credit there for the dump over. 15, not 25, beg your pardon. SMU gets its first point of the afternoon. Mustangs clad in their anthracite uniforms today with the red letters and numbers.
Nice job by Celia here, feeding the middle early, establishing that middle attack.
You also see some pink accents. You see the pink lines on the floor today. The pink game as SMU supports the Dallas-based Bridge Breast Network. Natalie Purdue goes down the line.
Nice swing down the line here by Natalie. A little bit of a no-look. Just seams it right down the line. Great swing.
She's the team leader in kills per set. 3.7. Let's serve, controlled by Kaiser. Light touch from Ava Durbis. Purdue on the attack. Tied at 2, long rally continues. Vandermark straight to the floor, getting it over Kaiser.
Yeah, really physical play. Lots of speed there on that ball from Celia. Yes, and Marika just puts it down. Great swing.
Mustangs take their first lead, 3-2, with Jaden Boss on service. The senior from nearby Frisco with the service error. Boss chasing a milestone today. Comes in 6 kills away from 700 on her career. Here's Kayla Kaiser, the Georgia Tech transfer. And Natalie Purdue keeps that one alive. Jaden Boss will send it over. Free ball for the Green Wave. Amarachi Asuji, the senior from Capel. She was a Big West Scholar Athlete of the Year during her time at UC Riverside.
Big swing by her here.
Plenty of fans clad in green and blue here inside Moody Coliseum today, supporting these 2 local Tulane products, Ditz and Asuji. Ball handling error on SMU, and Tulane extends its lead.
Hey, Kayla Kaiser has this really aggressive jump serve. She's, speaking from experience coaching against her before, she does a really good job of putting it in there over and over again.
Pushed over by Kenobi. And here's Natalie Purdue, the transfer from Arkansas, racking up her 2nd kill.
Great swing by Natalie. You see this a lot, all right? So I was just talking about Kaiser serving, but many times you will see a team go after that middle blocker who's serving on defense, which is what Purdue did there.
Tatum Tickner in libero jersey for SMU. She was the libero of the year in the Sun Belt Conference last season. A lift by Tulane. 5-5.
Jordana talking to the down ref there. Just making sure the call is what the up ref said.
Quick by London Austin Rourke. That reaction time pays dividends for SMU nearly every single match.
Those are little things you got to be ready for. A lot of times we call that a happy birthday ball. London took care of it.
1-point advantage for the Ponies. Here's Purdue again. Handled by Mackenzie Martin, and Tulane able to put it over. Austin Rourke dug out by Ditz. Asuji is long on the attack.
Asking for a touch. Asuji was going for high hands. It looks like she just missed.
7-5. SMU over Tulane. Set 1. Sunday afternoon in Dallas. Colin puts it up for Purdue. Awkwardly able to knock it over. 2 points is the advantage for the Ponies. Make it 3. Again long for Asuji.
Hey, this is where the physicality of SMU's block can come into play. You can tell what Asuji's trying to do here. She's trying to go high, but this is a big block that she's trying to get around.
Another opportunity. Now here's Purdue. Change up. Met there by Van Houten. Too many hits on the Tulane side. Point to the Mustangs, and they are now on a 6-0 scoring run. 9-5. Tickner keeps it alive, a joust at the net. Stays alive, over to Vandermark. Knocks it down in front of Mackenzie Martin.
Great swing. You know, Tulane finally, they got a good pass here. And you can see him starting to spread it out a little bit.
And Jordana Price, first-year head coach for Tulane, wants a timeout as SMU has gone on a 7-0 scoring run against the Green Wave. Set one from Dallas. And with that latest kill, it's up to -100. 2 kills, 3 errors on her 10 attacks. Vandermark, she has 3 kills to lead the Mustangs thus far. And a ball handling error on Tulane. And the Mustangs back up by 10.
Oh, just missed here by Kaiser. Those middles, man, when they get a chance to set, love to do it. Absolutely love to do it.
Tatum Tickner returns to the service line. Team leader in digs, 217 on the year. Skylar Bumpers wide on the attack.
Just missed. Tight pass there off the let serve. It's the easiest thing for a setter to do is go ahead and just kind of just tap it up to the middle blocker on a tight pass like that.
Purdue down the line, knocked back by Van Houten. Here's Vandermark. Osuji at the net to meet it.
Marika just cut that ball a little bit too sharp. I know what she was looking for. She was just a little too sharp. Caught the top of the net.
And that'll go down as a bad set by Cullen. Austin Rourke knocks it through. Bumpers. SMU 2 points away from claiming the first set.
This was actually a really good slowdown by Bumpers. And that's a ball that you really want to see your wing digger play. That's a good, soft touch on that block.
Here's Batenhorst. One of 3 members of her family currently playing Division I volleyball. Purdue. Ditz is there. Now from the back row, Martin denied, and Austin Rourke on the quick set. Too easy for Bumpers there.
Yeah, good job by her taking care of that dig over the net. Both teams have taken care of those opportunities throughout this match. Important that they both continue to.
Annabella He. Friday, she saw her first action since October 2nd. Against East Carolina. She played in 2 sets against Memphis, where Tulane was swept by the Tigers. And we've got to set point.
Little late on this block. You can see her hands, her arms are facing out of bounds. Purdue does a really good job of using the block there.
Purdue on set point. Kohler Bossi able to keep the set alive for Tulane.
Good line shot here. She's going just outside of Jaden. That's happened a couple times now.
Kohler Bossi with the team leading 3 kills. At the nets. They'll give that one to Tulane. They're creeping back here, still set point for SMU, but within 9. And Ditz on service. Austin Rourke ends it. Her 3rd kill of the set, and SMU takes set 1 by 10, 25-15 over the Tulane Green Wave. The Mustangs coming off being swept by Houston on Friday. I'm going to give some of that medicine to the Green Wave here on Sunday on the Hilltop. Second service error of the day for Ditz, 5th overall for the team. And London Austin Rourke will bring it into play. trying to make something happen. Kayla Kaiser
trying to do a little bit too much there, I think. I don't know if she wasn't expecting the ball. It was kind of hard to tell.
Alex Glover, you just saw, she's in the action after not playing against Wichita State or Houston. A couple of DNPs in a row. Ace for SMU. The Mustangs up 22-14 after London Austin Rourke gets it down. Another 3-0 scoring run now for the Mustangs, and Jordana Price needs a timeout. Sam Erger, it's her first season at SMU. A couple of first-year coaches going head-to-head today. She spent 8 years with the Baylor program. Final 2 as the associate head coach there in Waco. 3 straight NCAA regional semifinal appearances during her time, and took a lot of lessons she learned there, of course, from the Bears program, and has injected some new touches of her own here on the Hilltop.
Yeah, I will tell you, I competed with these two a lot in recruiting. And these are some of the 2 best recruiters that you will find. They did a great job for their respective programs as recruiting coordinators. And I know that both of them feel and know their strengths, and that they both have strengths of recruiting. And they're excited about bringing players in that can help them instill the new culture that they both have in their respective programs.
And we mentioned earlier that Coach Price had an amazing career as a middle blocker for Florida State.
Yeah.
Erger was a fantastic student athlete for Bowling Green. Left the program ranked number 5 all time in assists. Top 10 in career aces there for the Falcons. Out of the timeout, Austin Rourke. SMU leads 22-14. Have another chance here. Alex Glover.
Nice play by Glover. Tulane a little bit undisciplined in this in this defensive play here. You could see the right back kind of backing up. When I know from talking to Coach Price and their system, they want to be a little bit more still though.
First kill for Glover in a week and a half after she did not play against Wichita State or Houston. Another one of those student athletes who Coach Erger says is always in sport mode. Be ready so you don't need to get ready. Tulane gets up to 15 on the strength of a Mackenzie Martin kill, the senior from Fort Orange, Florida. And here's Kate Van Houten, the senior from Scottsdale, Arizona. Moved the ball really well against Memphis on Friday. 20 assists. Glover again.
2 for 2 for Alex.
Coach Erger said that the coaching staff always asks the players who stands out at the end of every practice, and we got a chance to talk with Coach Erger on Wednesday afternoon. She said earlier in the day, Glover had a fantastic piece of work. And that's pretty regular for her to stand out in practice sessions. Demirtas. Her first kill.
Yeah, really short tip. Those are tough to play, right? You're up there blocking. You got to pull your hands and play it. A little bit of a miscommunication there, it looks like.
Another set point for SMU. 24-16 is the count. And Vandermark ends it. The Mustangs go up 2-0 over Tulane. A 25-15 win in set 1, 25-16 in set 2. The Mustangs strong in all facets here on Sunday against the Green Wave. We'll go to intermission, come back, look for the Mustangs to complete a clean sweep on the Hilltop. Lamoran able to dig it out. Another setup for Wolf. Tickner hits the antenna. Tulane within 5.
Smart play by Van Houten. Really smart play. Check this out. Right, yep, great play there, catching Tatum Tickner off.
Badenhorst quick set to Alex Glover.
Great swing by Alex. Haven't seen her get a lot of opportunities to take a big rip at the ball, and as soon as she got one, she did it there.
And the matches she hasn't played in recently, it's not so much about her as it is about Kenobi and the blocking that she brings to the lineup. But today, Glover getting a chance.
Okay, so what we see here is Van Houten noticing we have a middle blocker serving. And so she's going to try to take it over and make that server play the ball. Good heads-up play by her.
Kayla Kaiser, grad student from Louisville, had a fantastic career at Georgia Tech before coming to Tulane. Kenobi rips it.
Kenobi there with nobody up. Takes full advantage of it. Pretty open net here.
Makes it 21-15 SMU. 4 points away from a sweep. Celia Cullen, junior from Brighton, Michigan. Wide on the attack, and Cullen's service will continue. Cullen, the student athlete that Coach Erger would most want with her in a cage fight. It's all about that Michigan
Okay, I see.
Power and strength.
I see.
From suburban Detroit. Long from Kate Van Houten. Rayanne Sands checks in for the first time today. Take that back, second time today. She did register one dig earlier. And she'll look to finish things out. SMU 2 points away from just that. Kenobi picks up the points. Tulane, are they into the net there, Coach?
Yes, they called Tulane into the net. Van Houten into the net.
Match points. Sands brings it into play. Demirtis denied by Cullen. Setting up for Vandermark. On the other side, Kolobasi dug out by Tickner. And Lamoran can't put it in.
Great dig by Tickner here. Hard driven down the line. She does a good job of getting her hips under the ball, making it go up and playable. The other thing I like about this is a, you know, kind of tight dig. Cullen does a good job of getting there and still pushing it to the outside.
(24-17). Let's serve. SMU keeps it under control. Demirtis with Kenobi at the net, teaming up with Lamoran to close it out for SMU. The Ponies win in a sweep.
Great blocking, great physical performance by SMU today with a true eagerness to get back on the court and compete. Awesome to see.
25-15, 25-16, 25-17. That looks really nice on the scoreboard if you're a Mustang fan. We'll wrap things up next on ESPN+. The Mustangs win in a sweep over the Green Wave on Sunday afternoon at Moody Coliseum in Dallas, Texas. We take a look at the final numbers. SMU on defense, fantastic at the net. 12 blocks on the day, and the hitting percentage also well in their favor, Coach.
Yeah, blocking performance today was pretty amazing. And I will tell you, associate head coach Trent Sorensen, it's really what he's known for in training, to be quite honest. Like, he's a great trainer of blocking. You can see that start to show today for SMU.
Individually, Austin Rourke had 10 of those blocks. Natalie Purdue added 4.
Yeah, they're just great. Across the board, I think they all did a great job. You could even tell they were reading really well, making good, solid moves.
Now let's take a look at the Simmons Bank Player of the Match. Join Simmons Bank in celebrating the 50th anniversary of Title IX. Simmons Bank is a proud sponsor of SMU, member FDIC. And after not playing in the previous 2 matches, Rachel Wolf comes out and has a fantastic performance.
Hey, I think she took sport mode seriously. I think she did. And it's so good to see her just back to being herself again. You know, I haven't seen a lot of their matches throughout the year, but this performance today says Rachel Wolf is back, in my opinion.
And how about the smile on her face as she heads into the crowd? The SMU players will head to the concourse level and sign autographs for their young fans here as well. Again, in front of the second largest crowd of the season. Wolf puts down 9 kills on 14 attacks. SMU wins in a sweep, now 3 straight on the road for the Mustangs. It's Temple on Friday, East Carolina next Sunday, and then Memphis the following Wednesday. Back home October 30th as the Cincinnati Bearcats will pay a visit to Moody Coliseum. As for Tulane, they'll begin a 4-match homestand against Tulsa on Friday, followed by Wichita on Sunday. ECU and Temple visit the following week. This has been American Athletic Conference Volleyball on ESPN Plus. For Coach Jill Kramer and our entire crew behind the scenes, led by Spencer Jones, my name's Chris Mycoskie. SMU wins in a sweep over Tulane. All events on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN and the American Athletic Conference.